The Shallows, What the Internet is Doing to Our Brains, by American journalist Nicholas Carr, originated from Carr's essay titled Is Google Making Us Stupid? Published in The Atlantic in 2008. Initially released in the UK as The Shallows, How the Internet is Changing the Way We Think, Read, and Remember, this book delves into the impact of the Internet on the human brain. Its central argument suggests that reading printed text on a page promotes deeper comprehension compared to reading online. Recognized for its merits, Carr's book was a finalist for the Pulitzer Prize for General Nonfiction in 2011. The opening chapter addresses a common experience shared by Internet users, highlighting how the prevalence of skimming material on the Internet gradually impairs one's ability to sustain focus for extended periods. Growing up with the Internet, children develop a mindset that deviates from the traditional left-to-right reading approach, instead adopting a top-to-bottom approach focused on searching for relevant information. Engaging with full-length texts necessitates sustained and concentrated linear thinking, which has become increasingly challenging. This shift represents a departure from the fundamental cognitive process of human thinking. The book further explores historical notions surrounding human thinking. Friedrich Nietzsche observed that transitioning from pen and paper to a typewriter altered his writing style. Previous scientific assumptions posited that brain development concluded after adolescence. However, subsequent perspectives, including those of Michael Merzenich, portrayed the brain as more adaptable than previously believed. Eric Kandel expanded on this concept, demonstrating that the brain has the capacity to restructure itself. This understanding has yielded advancements such as the ability to retrain the brains of stroke victims. Technological advancements, or tools, in relation to the human brain are categorized into 4 distinct purposes, as expounded upon in the book. One of the categories of tools discussed in the book focuses on physical strength, dexterity, and resilience. Examples of innovations in this category include plows and fighter jets. Another category, labeled sensitivity of senses, encompasses inventions such as the microscope and the Geiger counter, which enhance our sensory capabilities. Tools like birth control and reservoirs fall under the category of accommodating nature. The final category, cognitive support, includes tools like maps, clocks, and books, which are designed to assist specific mental processes. Tools in the cognitive category have the most potential to impact and reshape the brain. The notion that new technology poses threats to established norms is not new. Plato, for instance, expressed concerns through Socrates about how writing could negatively affect memorization skills, leading students to mistake data accumulation for true knowledge. Throughout history, the act of reading accelerated societal progress and concurrently rewired the human brain. Learning to read enables children's brains to process information more efficiently, leading to the immersive experience of deep reading. Deep reading had 3 significant impacts on society. It fostered the development of linear thinking, encouraged unconventional writing styles with greater clarity and individuality, and facilitated individualized learning that catered to personal interests rather than group dynamics. The growth of the Internet has brought about changes in media consumption, as it serves multiple functions and demands a significant portion of our daily time. The print media industry has experienced a decline, with major publications witnessing reduced revenue and many even facing bankruptcy. Media sources have adapted by transitioning to online platforms, with books and articles now incorporating hyperlinks and advertisements. This shift in format reflects the influence of the Internet on media consumption. Magazines have undergone significant changes, with articles becoming shorter. These modifications contribute to the loss of focus and continue to reshape the brain. Linear thinking, once a valued skill, is being supplanted by the ability to quickly extract meaning. The structure of the Internet lends itself to distraction, as users constantly jump from one thing to another. However, human memory has limitations, encompassing both short-term and long-term memory, as well as the working memory that serves as a bridge between them. When using the Internet, the working memory struggles to retain content due to the overwhelming amount of information presented simultaneously. It all just passes by. Carr acknowledges that people are unlikely to disconnect from the Internet, so the brain's adaptation to new information processing methods cannot be avoided. He believes that, overall, the benefits of new technology outweigh the drawbacks. However, he argues that we should not forsake efforts to preserve the ability to focus and engage in deep thinking through contemplation and reflection. In cultural criticism, Carr highlights the losses that accompany the arrival of new technologies. The advent of written text led to the decline of oral poetry, movable type replaced illuminated manuscripts, and television shows overshadowed radio plays, although not radio itself. Similarly, numerous surveys indicate that the internet has diminished our interest in reading books. The New York Times, in its review of the book, noted that Carr's strongest points stem not from the intricacies of neuroscience, but from his cultural critique. He effectively documents the consequences that arise with the introduction of new technologies. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.